What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video, we are just gonna go over the banner from that was released last night, and then after that, I'm just gonna go over the comments from yesterday's video, and that'll pretty much sum up the video itself. So nice and simple. And if you guys do want to stay along for the comments, of course, it will be after I go over the banner itself, or the Rice Shower banner, and also the Dance of Flame support card. I think that was the one. I don't remember. We'll figure it out when we get there. But before we do jump in to the banner itself, if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, click the join button or the request button, whatever it is, and it will send a request over to to me, and it will let me know that you sent a request. But also, to make sure, please leave a comment down below letting me know that you sent a request, and also what your in-game name is, just so you know I can match it and be like, all right, I'm gonna hit accept because I know it came from the video itself. So if you guys do want to join, feel free to search for the circle, click join, or request, and let me know about it, and then we'll be all good with that. So with that being said, here we are. Well, here we are with the Rice Shower. Oh, she's still here. Interesting. I thought she'd be gone. I forgot it was the 18th. I thought because we had the Rice Shower banner, that means her time was up. But I guess not. I guess she's still here, but I really have nothing. I already gave all I got to try and pull for her, so... Rice Shower, and let me actually take a look here. Who is it? It is Dance of Flame. Okay. But this is Rice Shower's third one, because the second one was her Halloween outfit, and then of course, her normal outfit. Or if you want, you can say this is her second alt. But let's go take a look at and see what she's all about. So at level 1, 3 stars, 69 speed, 124 stamina, 65 power, 104 guts, and 88 wise. At level 5, 5 star, 85 speed, 152 stamina, 80 power, 127 guts, and 106 wise. For her aptitude, she has an A in turf. She can pretty much run all distances, because I am running cap at short distance and she has it in E. So just bring up the inheritance to an A if you do want to use it for short distance, and there you go. And same thing for mile distance, but that's if you want to. Her preferred distances are obviously medium distance and long distance, but if you don't care about all of that and just want to use the Umas you want to use, then as long as it's possible, you can bring them to whatever distance you want, at least in my personal opinion. And then also, her preferred position is leader, but you can use her as a runner or a betweener, whatever you prefer yourself. And for her growth rate, 20% on stamina and 10% on guts. For her unique skill, give me a sec here. It is right here. So this is Blue Sky Cooking. If you're in the front during the final corner, your speed will increase. It will increase tremendously on long races in Kyoto. Okay. So her unique skill is more long distance focus if you want the full capabilities of her unique. Alright. Actually pretty good for long distance, so kind of hurts not going for her, but one, it is also near the half anniversary, so I most likely wouldn't have pulled whether or not I had enough jewels to pull. Because if I already pulled for Dream Journey, then of course there won't be any reason for me to pull for Rice Shower. But moving on to her innate skills, we have Mountain climber, at a random point on a random uphill, your acceleration will slightly increase. We got Kyoto Racetrack. In Kyoto, your stamina stat is increased by 40. And then Kageuchi for long distance during the second half of the middle leg. If you're in the first half of the pack, your speed will slightly increase. Going on into her awakening skills, we have long distance straights. For long distance, obviously, at a random point on a random straight, your speed will slightly increase. At level 3, we have, just give me a sec here again. Which one was this? Was it this one? Ultimate Hill Climber? Was it Ultimate Hill Climber or Ultimate Uphill Climber? Ultimate Hill Climber. We'll just go with that. At a random point on a random uphill, well, your acceleration will increase. Well, I guess it's just uphill because just, you know, you're just climbing the hill. I guess. At level 4th, we have True Worth for leader long distance. If you are within 10 meters from the lead around the end of the middle leg, then in the final leg, your acceleration will slightly increase. And at level 5, we have Child of Yodo. In Kyoto, your speed, stamina, and wisdom stats are increased by 60. Going on into her evolved skills, we have... Totally forgot what this one was called, but... Something like Ultimate Hill Climbs, something like that, right? Forgot what I said, but it goes into Itadaki Trout on the mountaintop. I hope that's right. For a leader on a random uphill in the second half of the race, your acceleration will increase. For the conditions, condition 1, get at least 2 skills for the leader aptitude or get at least 2 acceleration type skills. And condition 2, have at least 600 guts. And then we're going to go to Child of Yodo over here. And it is called Blessing of Yodo. And in Kyoto, your speed, stamina, and wisdom stats are increased by 80. For the conditions, condition 1, win any race on the Kyoto racetrack 2 times, and condition 2, have at least 600 stamina, which shouldn't be any problem at all, because especially if you're building her for long, or even for medium distance, you should be well over 600 stamina regardless. Skills from events, well, let's see what she got here, because could be different, but honing in for leader long distance. If you're in the first half of the pack around the start of the final leg, your acceleration will slightly increase. And faultless for leader long distance. Again, if you didn't have a late start to the race, your stamina will recover a little in the first half of the middle leg. And then 2 other ones that aren't here is good track condition. Your power stat is increased by 40 in races with good track condition. And then Kyoto racetrack. In Kyoto, your stamina stat is increased by 40. That's pretty much it for this Rice Shower. I mean, for long distance, I'd say pull for her, but seeing that our distance right now is short and mile distance, I feel like this banner is just out there for the like true Rice Shower fans, as in like that's their overall favorite. That's what I would think, or they just really like it. I would say like at least top 3. Or if you're just a whale and just want, you know, another character, then sure. But other than that, that is pretty much Rice Shower. For me, myself, if I can, I would have. Yeah, I would have, but I can't, so never mind. Never mind. And then let's go take a quick look at this Dante Flame. What card is it anyway? A stamina card. Okay. I'm just gonna take a look at it. This is our skill. So gain 1 stamina boost, or stamina boost. Gain a stamina bonus of 1 and guts bonus of 2 when a bond gauge is full. Okay. Let's see. Leader, medium distance, leader, medium distance. I see a trend here. Well, for this card, basically, is a leader long distance. Oh, no. Leader medium distance focused stamina card. That's all I can pretty much say. So if you're, I mean, I would say pretty good for just a leader medium distance, but I don't know. I guess with the it's also weird with the timing of the what is it called? The new scenario. It's kind of like they just gave us a long distance pretty much a long distance Uma along with a stamina card. So it's like they just gave us the long distance setup here. So I'm kind of just like, what I don't know. I only recommend pulling if you guys truly do want to pull, because right now we're literally focused on short distance and mile distance from what it looks like. I think even the CM itself is dirt mile, I think. If I can just find it real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, dirt mile distance. So right shower, unless you're just training her for fun or for your arena team, then you can pull for her now. And that is pretty much all I can say. But she does seem like she'll be really good for long distance. And well, I can't say really that this stamina card is good for long distance because it has medium distance skills, but you can still use it for leaders. Although the gold skill is medium distance, so yeah. But other than that, that is pretty much it on the banner. Like I said, if if it was a long distance, medium distance focused scenario, then this would have been perfect. But nah, it isn't. It really isn't. I mean, technically you can use my shower, like I said, because she does have an E on short distance and then C on mile distance, so you can technically still use her. So I'm not saying you can't, it's just she's more of a long distance focus Uma. Other than that, that is pretty much it. So we are gonna go over the comments now. And let me see, refresh, scroll down, and it looks like Eugen was playing catch up because he did comment on 2 other videos and also commented on the last video as well. So we'll go over Eugen's comments first, and then we'll um start off with who is it? Nova. So Eugen's comment from the first cap training video. I thought you will use Vivlos for this one since it's much better, or I could say compatible to most at this point of time. By the way, increasing the garlic is not a priority because you barely use it unless power or stamina training, so it's more like me going speed, power, guts, wise to level 3 before I level 2 it. Potato is more demanding ingredients, especially in speed and guts training. That is true. I do realize that my potato training, or my potato stock, does go down way faster than, excuse me, any other of the other ingredients. I guess that I just pretty much just what was it? Just level 2 everything at the same time is what I went, because I don't know. But you're right, we don't really use stamina. I do it whenever in the beginning most of the time, when like most of the supports are on stamina, and I will do it. Later on, it depends. If there's no rainbow training, but I don't want, like, I have too much energy, so I don't want to rest and waste a turn. I'll depending on how much is on stamina, I'll probably still choose stamina just to increase it a little bit. Since I'm not, it seems like I'm not doing any stamina inheritance, so I'm trying to just get as much as I can. But I didn't use the Vivlos card. I just didn't use the Vivlos card, is all I can say. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't use the Vivlos card, to be honest. I just went to the El Condor Paso one, so. Yeah, it's more like I have more time with chilling these past weeks and months. Maybe because I'm into reading or some other game that I haven't played, like Minecraft, and also 7 Days to Die plus Rust. Speaking about Minecraft, I actually did start playing Minecraft again, just on the side with my brother, because it's been a while. Yeah, like almost a year. We were playing Call of Duty zombies for a while, like 2 months, I'd say. I decided to change the pace a little bit, and yeah, I do like playing Minecraft. It is literally a game where I can spend hours and just lose track of time, like way worse than other games. Way worse than others, because I'll just be building most of the time. Yeah, you can do other things in building and all that, but I enjoy the building aspect of it. Even if I'm playing different mod packs, I do end up still like trying to at least like build something pretty nice. Like in the current world we're doing RL Craft a mod pack. It's probably the hardest mod pack I ever played. And for the sake of being safe, decided to make my first like actually like mountain house, like just build a house inside a mountain wall type of deal. And I think it's pretty nice. Smaller than most houses that I've made, but you know what? It works. It's pretty nice, I'd say so myself. But yeah, probably be playing that for quite a while. So I haven't played 7 Days to Die or Rust at all, but I've seen gameplays of Rust. Haven't seen it for 7 Days to Die. With this, my time management for the games are quite tight. That's why I only focus on 1 to 2 games at a time. But when it turns to 3 or 4, it's quite hard to manage. I'm the type who focuses focuses one at a time. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what you're trying to say, because it's when I'm reading it, it sounds a tiny bit off, but I get what you're trying to say. And then the next, well, hold on, let me see. I get you. I mean, but this is like actual games, not like gacha games, I guess. Because gacha games, I know I can spend less time on, especially if there's like really nothing much for me to do, especially if it's like right now, like in Star Rail, where there's like nothing really going on except for like the events in the background and the new like content they gave us to do and all that. I believe we're getting a new banner this week though, so there we go, more content for us. I also need to check and see if there are any more events that I have to do, because I totally forgot and just reminded myself about that right now. But yeah, for me personally, if it's the gacha games, seems like I'm doing a good job, you know, juggling the ones that I have right now at the moment. Although Zone Zero, I am behind, because I'm surprised by how long the story chapters take, like the actual chapter itself. It definitely feels like each chapter or whatever I've done so far feels like it's longer than Wuthering Waves. Because the last video I did was literally like 3 hours. Granted, I did have to finish up the prologue because I thought I was done with the prologue. Turns out I wasn't. So I had to do that before getting to chapter 1. I just wanted to get chapter 1 over with, so I shoved that all in one video. So I don't know how it's going to be in future videos, so future chapters, but yeah, besides that, it's been fine when it comes down to the gacha games. But if I was to like juggle like Minecraft, zombies, or any other games I would play, well, we don't necessarily juggle. We literally take turns with each game. Like zombies was last time, went over to Minecraft now. Next will probably any other game. Any other game, unless we want to take a quick break from Minecraft and then go back to it. That's pretty much how it goes. But other than that, it's usually one game and then gotchas for the rest of the other ones, which are for me, less time consuming. Next one says, no placeholder Uma prepared yet for the League of Heroes, but they are all petite Umas. I'm not sure if the star and platinum will be up to 4-star or it can proceed to 5-star since I'm sticking to turbo. But if it's not the case, then the title will be until 4-star and I'll choose a different title Uma instead. Sorry, something caught my eye, so indeed it was challenging League of Heroes if you reach top 96, which is a nice idea. All we know that those who reach the top will religiously spend, quote unquote, or open and close parentheses, whales in order to reach the top. It would be nice to see if there is a bit of dolphins or free to plays, but I doubt there is. Yeah, I highly doubt there's. If it's top 96, there are definitely way more than 96 whales. It's just gonna be basically the top 96 whales of this League of Heroes, or I guess from each different set group, right? Because I'm pretty sure it's not just the top 96 of all the players. Might be able to reach upper ranks, but on top 96, it's a miracle. I would say it's a miracle also. Every time I look at the lineup and support card, they're all the same, so it's like ugly, boring to watch the race. More like they are just flexing which Uma is strong and or lucky to each other with the same type. Well, they are whales, so they'll most likely be running the best characters, so, or the best Umas, and then using the best recommended or best preferred, I think that's the same thing, support cards. So I'm not surprised that they're all the same. Regardless the gold skill is usable or not, what matters is the card performance for the track. When I think you use your 0 LB Marzenti is that you need the rare skill because it's effective on escape. That is true. That is true. I do need that. Before I use the 0 LB speed Taiki because I need the rare skill regardless of the performance. It matters how many skill points you can obtain, more likely around 3k. So not all rare skills you can learn. I do get about 3k, like 3.2, 3.1, sometimes a little over depending on, you know, how much skill points I get. How much more skill points I get throughout the training. But yes, I do use 0 LB Marzensky for her rare skill, but also because she is, you know, pretty usable at 0 LB as well. But yeah. If we really want to use the rare skill, I'll go for 2-speed Marzensky Endura to check if I can reach 1800 speed. Then Nishino Power, Haru, or for Guts, then Rent, Wise, either Bourbon or McQueen. Else 1-speed Dura, Nishino Power, 2 Guts, or for Haru. Rent Akikawa, then Rent, Wise, McQueen, or Mihono. Oh yeah, this is for Sakura Bakushino, so I guess depending on the position I use her for is why you said McQueen or Mihono. I don't know about 1800 speed, because I do want to try to get more power and guts instead. Because I feel like those are going to be more important than just full out speed. Plus, if I'm going more on speed, it'll be good for power, but then guts will be more lower than kind of where I want it to be. But at the same time, realistically, for me to get the exact setup that I want, it's not gonna happen. There's no way. The reason why I say that is because I've never gotten 3 stats at the same time that high, like all 3 of them above 1500, with speed being at least like 1600 at the very least. So I've never done that. And I need to worry about Wise being at 1200 and stamina like 5 to 6, I'd say. So yeah. Even though I have the plan in my head, the idea is just like, with my support cards and with my luck when it comes to training, it just doesn't seem possible. So what I would think is maybe a higher power and then just get guts as high as I can, maybe. Or maybe a higher guts and then power as high as I can. Because since I'm using 2 guts cards, right? So I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I want to give up on the 1 card deal yet or setup yet. There's some time, so maybe after this week I'll give it another shot. I'll switch back to 2 speeds if the 1 speed card doesn't work out for me, because I'll either be getting UF 5s to 9, or I'll be getting like low UEs unless I get like a UE 5, and it's pretty much just the same loop that I've been going through within the end of, well, pretty much for the long distance CM, where I was just getting UE5s as like my highest average, so, or my average, but it is what it is. And then the last comment from Eugen says, I'm not a PvP person, it's just this game has somehow irked my competitiveness, though I am sometimes salty when it comes to whaling since I can't afford to, and the gap is really huge. Hey. It is totally understandable, but I mean, we already knew we were gonna be free to play. And we've been free to play all this whole time. Kind of got used to it by now, but I do get it. I still get a little bit competitive. I may not show it, but it's there. It's there. Especially when I'm so close. Like those times where I would be able to go to Group A, but I'm just like that close to winning, like the last time. But it is what it is. I'm not that much of a PvP person as well. I mean, back in high school, I did enjoy playing like the online multiplayer games, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, all those games basically with all my friends and all that. But I also did play sports. I played a lot of games, single player, multiplayer, co-op, and all that. And then after high school, I was still playing it, but I became more solely focused on story games, so single player, pretty much any of them, anything that pretty much interests me. Horror games has always been one of my staples, at least, that I love to play. What else? Sports games I didn't mind. I did love playing 2K Sports, which is NBA 2K and Madden, but Madden I slowly started going away from, and then there was just a lot more other games. But yeah, eventually I don't mind playing the multiplayer games, it's just they're not as fun for me. Like I'll play for a few hours and then after I'll just be like, all right, I'm done. Whereas before I'd be playing for all night, all day. I'd be really good at the game, but it's cool. It's cool. Now I'm just like more of a just single player online co-op and all that. More fun, I'd say. That's why if you see me on like Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves, where in the middle of battle or fighting, I kind of just go quiet. It's because I myself just feel immersed into the game, so I'm just like, all right, I just get really focused. So yeah, but let's see. Hololive Goods. I've been out of that hole, so I don't know much going on since I only watch often a small or low-key VTuber who with more or less a case subs, since I can communicate and practice my Japanese through commenting. And I'm not into EN VTubers, so I didn't much care, even they are popular, especially the shark one which is popular on, and she is very popular. Maybe I've gone sick with Hololive since they are too popular now. For me, I haven't been watching them as much often. I mostly keep up with the Japanese side because my all-time favorite is there. Y'all saw the card, that's her. It's Suisei. And I like her music and all that, so yeah, that's the reason why I follow Japanese side more. I don't mind the English one. I mean, before I would keep up with them, but like they're just, I can't. I can't. I don't mind having it in the background when at least I don't have to focus on it. Just something to have in the background, sure, but most of the time not even watching that or even having a background. But I still do enjoy it here and there. So that's just me though. But yeah, Gura got really popular real quick. And I saw why. I was literally like, when I heard they were doing an EN, I was like, cool. And when they debuted, I gave it a shot and I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. Whatever. But I was still, more focused on the JP side of it. But it was cool just bouncing from back and forth. But the usual starter for Uma, special week, Suzuka and Teo. Ah, those days. So it's nice to have those stickers, yeah. It is nice to have those stickers. Although I wish I had Teo, maybe if I had gone for the third one. But I wasn't gonna just stand in front of the guy and just wait till my phone can load. I think the last one I had to do was Facebook. I haven't used Facebook in such a long time, but I'm pretty sure I'm still logged in. It's just the connection was bad. In certain spots it was good, it was just bad there, so I was lucky enough to get two. And then I was also taking a peek at the people playing the EN version. I was just like, I was just thinking how it feels to start that game all over again. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to it. To be honest, like, sure, I'll pretty much know what I'm gonna be doing and all that, but I already spent so much time in JP, so it just doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna still try and do it, guys. I'm gonna still try and do it. I asked my mom to try to get goodies of Uma Musume when there is a promo in Family Mart or 7-Eleven, but it seems always sold out. Well, those whales buy them for sure by dozen of boxes. Oh yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure. And they'll also just sell them online if anything. Well, it's nice to have some budget to buy some figures. Sadly, I'm broke. ASF. Not like Nova who can swipe all just for all just for the big chickles. Hey, that's what Nova likes. He can't help it. He can't help it. That's what he likes. Well, the reason why I had the budget is because I saved over time. That's pretty much the only reason why I was able to go. So yeah, if I wasn't broke, or if I had the money, I'm not saying I'm broke, but if I had like the money or the luxury to spend more, then yeah, I'd be hosting more other games than just Pretty Derby, or I'd be whaling in any of the games that I play. Sadly, I'm free to play. Sadly or thankfully? I guess it goes both ways. Like, thankfully I'm free to play because I don't spend any money, but I don't know. I'm not really sad as a free to play player, so I guess not sadly. I guess not sadly. So yeah. The only figures I have are those I won from the catcher way back I visited in Japan. Shushu is a rich mustard like Nova who can buy or swipe stuffs and pretty much loaded using the visiting the convention. No, that is false. That is false. It's called saving money on the side for things you want to buy in the future, which I did because I already planned going to Anime Expo in January and just put money on the side that I was able to and use it towards that. So no. Like I said, if I was rich, I'd be playing other games. I'd have a way better PC, a way better setup and all that. I wouldn't be a free-to-play player, so no. You must be a hidden oil prince or something to get that much items. How many items did I get? 1, 2, 3. In total, I only bought like 3 things. There were kids younger than me, like in their teens, and then kids with their obviously with their parents, and then other like adults, either older, younger than me, who had like way more than I did. So I don't know what you're talking about saying me buying all these items when I only bought 3. I bought the Lumine figure, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, 4. The Lumine figure, the cards, the secret thing. I said secret thing because I remember yesterday I mentioned it, but I didn't say exactly what it was. And then what was the 4th thing? I know there was a 4th thing. Oh, the skate deck. That's pretty much it. There was people with like bags And some of those bags had like multiple figures, or like people were buying like keycaps from Hoyovers that were sold out real quick, like everything. Like, no, there was a lot of people buying way more than I was in one booth. I went on multiple booths just to get my 4 items. So no. No. Anyway, there's a point I could really what, huh? If there's a point I could really broke and get into debt, it would be the twin turbo racing outfit figure, which is really cool for me. Oh, so I'm saying what you're saying, you would go broke and or go into debt for the twin turbo racing outfit figure. I did see that. I did see that on the website that I got mine from, or get mine, not my turbo one, but my figures from. Let me see still here. There is a Tannhauser one that they recently, like maybe a week or two, that they announced. I know there was a twin turbo one. That one was released actually fairly earlier. Yep, right here. A 1/7 scale, $238.44. Well, that's with 5% off. But it is out of stock. Honestly, it's a really nice figure because it really pops because of all the colors. Hence it's twin turbo, but Musume related, I don't know. Buying a figure or something. I'm on from the flow these days. I guess must be Kida-san or Teo. Oh, is this about the secret item? Well, I don't know what to say because I still don't want to give it away. I'm gonna just say that you're like, I'd say you're on the right idea. But it is, I did say pretty derby related. It is kind of a figure. It is a figure. It's a type of figure, not a Figma. That I'll tell you, but it's just something I didn't expect to see because it was literally the only one there too. So either they had multiple and it was just gone, but I was there multiple times throughout the day and there was only one. That same one. No one bought it. So I bought it because it was the last one, and yeah, but it's not Kita. I will say that for sure. All right, I basically gave it away. It is Teo related. It is Teo related. Yeah, I couldn't hide it because of what I literally just said, but no, it's not Kita for sure because I did say that my Kita figure should be coming in soon, sometime this week, next week. It's in New Jersey right now. It just finally left customs, so I'm expecting it within like by the end of the week at least. I'm excited for that. Waited over 2 months for that. But I can say is go whatever it is, just like when I will pull for support card when a particular content creator mentions go about this card. I can say is go whatever it is, just like when I will go pull for support when a particular the creator says go about the card. I don't know. I don't say go, so plus I don't know where this is the response to, so I'm a little lost because I forgot, but my bad. Last weekend I was preoccupied with Minecraft since we started with a new world that I spent my time more just for idling and thinking, plus reading some manga manhwa that I was not able done any training as well. I guess I missed out 4 days in a row. Dang, I almost forgot to watch the F1. If someone didn't remind me, I could have missed watching it live. So yeah, I hope this Tachyon event could do more training just to get my revenge from the previous one that was not able to spend 3 points. Yes, the Tachyon event is here, so maybe I can make some of my inheritances a little bit better. Short distance, especially if there is at least a decent one there. This weekend, what else did I do? I did see that Formula Drift Japan was on, so there was that. Also saw a Smash Ultimate tournament, or watch the stream, so to speak. Anything else? No, not really. Besides, I guess, Anime Expo. No, Minecraft's a good time to just you could honestly just be playing Minecraft, but you could autopilot and still just like have that moment of just thinking to yourself and all that. I've done it. I've done it. I'm not going to deny it. And I don't blame you missing 4 days in a row. I'm not going to say that I haven't done it at least a couple times where I missed like 3 days, 4 days. So yeah, you're good. You're good. Tanoki had responded saying, I miss the Minecraft days. There were just something therapeutic about turning off my brain and just do something repetitive like mining. I get it. I totally get it. It is pretty therapeutic. Like, you don't even have to have anything in the background. Like, you could just solely focus on Minecraft. Like, even the music in the background makes it seem relaxing. And then, yeah, it just, you know, I don't know. I still find it relaxing. Well, not right now in RL Craft, because that mod pack's hard. But we're doing our best. But continuing on, yeah, usually I do more exciting stuff in Minecraft, but those thrilling memories are surpassed by the action in other games. I'd say it's just a good balance. Like after or before, like after an action game, you just want to like wind down, just, you know, build something, or, you know, just mine and go on there. Or before the build up with before the adrenaline rushes and all that with the action games, then you could chill before with Minecraft. At least that's how I think about it. Those chill moments are what stuck strongly in my mind. Hey, I totally agree with those chill moments. So thank you for the response, Tanoki and Eugen, for all the comments. Those are all pretty long comments. Next comment now is going to be from Nova. I've been to an anime expo once in Taiwan, but I didn't seem to enjoy myself there. Like, was it actually anime expo, or was it a type of anime convention? Because this one's actually called Anime Expo. I don't know if Anime Expo's in goes to Taiwan. I don't even know of LA, so so just correct me if I'm wrong, or yeah, I just want to know. But I didn't seem to enjoy myself there. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't have much desire for merchandise and dakimakuras. Even now, I don't own anything anime related. Part of me thinks it's because they're so expensive for some reason, and another part of me think that it's a way for me to be a closet otaku. The biggest reason is, of course, there's walking involved. If I get a automatic wheelchair, I'd go. If there's one thing I want to buy Uma related, then it'd be a Vivlos plushie. Of course, there needs to be a camel attached to it. It's been almost a year and we still have no camel. The camel ain't coming. I'm sorry. It ain't coming. Sorry. But let's see. I mean, there could be many different reasons you didn't enjoy yourself. Maybe it's just you didn't like the vibe, too many people. Like for me, parts that I didn't enjoy were just basically, you know, smaller things. Like it was hot because of all the body heat of the people. Like even with the AC blasting, of course, it'll be hot if you're walking around and not compared to, you know, sitting down or standing still in the room. Because you'll be walking through the body heat, the heat coming out of the electronics, the lights from the top. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. that I don't enjoy. Other than that, nothing much. Like, the amount of people doesn't really bother me. I mean, we're all there to enjoy the same thing. But yeah. Even now I don't... Well, it depends which merchandise you're looking at. Some you can get for cheap. Official ones. You can still get some for cheap. Although if you're looking for like the good figures, then yeah, of course you're gonna have to pay for it. But yeah. I mean, it's funny for you to hear that. I don't know. I'd rather have something physical in front of me that I can like physically enjoy than I don't know, using it on a gacha game and either getting the character I want or not, or the weapon or not, and then eventually that time comes when end of services come and just like, and it disappears forever. I'd rather have something physical. Which is another reason why I don't whale or swipe or be a dolphin. It's purely because I'd rather have something physical that I can enjoy and have for me until I decide to get rid of it, or it gets wrecked and gets, you know, it's gone. So yeah. And as long as you know you control yourself from your spending, obviously. One can weigh out more than the other, or it would be more cheaper than the other. I'd say you'd be more satisfied buying one really nice figure that you like compared to buying the same amount, using the same amount of money for, let's say, currency so you can pull more in a game. What the chances of you not getting that character or using that to basically reach pity? It doesn't feel like it'll be more like satisfying or satisfactory to how I feel. It wouldn't feel good, I guess. It'll only feel good if it works out early in the pulls, but if it goes way later using basically all you had bought just for one thing, then that feels bad. I'd rather just get the figure or anything else than that. As me personally. That's me personally. No, I get you with the walking. Walking was bad. I'm not gonna lie. I got like 2 cramps. Well, I nearly got like 2 cramps. I stopped them. I stopped them. And then I kept walking. At the end of the day, I was still doing fine, but yeah. And before you say, were you drinking water, I did have this exact bottle with me. And I refilled it like 6 times while I was there. So yes, I was making sure I was drinking water because I was sweating a lot and it was hot. So yes. But as a former whale, I do agree that League of Heroes seems more enticing. I'd love to compete in the final race if only the mode was out during year 1. I'd whale and be happy. Yeah, it came out pretty like last year, I believe. And then yes, reading is for noobs. I have never tried reading a manga before and I am considered an anime only fan. Though I do play visual novels, but even then I do see more action than just pages of wood. Oh, for noobs, you say? I'm a bit of a reader. I could wage war if that's the case. Though I'm a watcher, but I stop or replay if I feel I missed out something. But yeah, when I read, I focus. Even light novels, sometimes I read to explore my imagination. I don't think reading is for noobs. The reason being is because the only reason people don't choose to read is because they don't enjoy it. At least that's what I would say. At least that should be the main reason why people don't read, right? So I'd say if people do read, I'd say they're not noobs. I'd say props to them because they're able to sit down, read a book, whatever it is, whatever it's manga, light novels, um, comics, actual like novels and all that stuff. I give them props because they're taking time to just sit down and read, you know? So yeah. I mean, I have read a couple mangas. I did read books in the past, but those are like books that interested me, obviously. Um but I haven't read a book. I haven't read like an actual book willingly in a long time. I'm not counting mangas. But I don't think reading is for noobs. I think people who don't basically a lot of people who doesn't enjoy reading are the noobs, I would say. Because the people reading, depending on, are getting, you know, more information than we are, because obviously we're comparing manga to anime. Most of the time there are going to be things cut off from the manga that they had to put into anime, so yeah. Yeah, I just don't like the whole like, oh, the manga's better and all that, you know, the manga's better, don't watch the anime. It's like, let them watch whatever they want to watch. You can suggest it, but don't tell them not to watch it. It's so stupid. I just hate it. And then Eugen had also said, oh, you hate glasses characters, no wonder you don't like reading much. Gonna leave it there. Oh, I mean, Nova had responded saying, no reading allowed. Hey, maybe that is the reason you don't like glasses, because I guess it's related to reading. I guess. Thank you, Eugen, for replying. I'll say Nova, but this is your comments. Next one says, over the weekend I finished downloading Zenless Zone and fell asleep. Played for 2 to 3 hours and fell asleep again. Woke up, did Wuwa for another 3 to 4 hours, then fell asleep. Then woke up again at 5 a.m. just to do all my gacha dailies. I had to calculate how many hours I had left to finish those gachas that had reset times according to Asian time. It was clutch, but I managed it. In between the gachas, got some anime watching done, some political videos done, and a new Tectone gacha drama analysis video done. So really just another typical weekend. That's fair. That's fair. Mine, which is a little bit different with the Anime Expo, but that's pretty much it. Next one says, I'm guessing there will be a new video on the new banner soon. Well, it's right here. So, didn't know why you had to say that, but yes, there will be. It's right now, or technically I already went over it, so technically over. I'm just going over the comments, but new rice looks ricey. I mean, I don't see anything different about rice. Now, if she was porridge rice, then I'd probably see a difference. Kanji does taste pretty good. I'm curious about the support card, but it's just an Annie bait again. Gotta save up those rocks as I'm around 55k now. I recovered from that Vivlo Sky incident some time ago. Now I'm strong with 50 Uma tickets too. I mean, she just has a different outfit. That's usually how it is, so... I mean, she has a different hairstyle. That's different. Porridge rice kanji. The support card, well, it's good for leaders and medium distance. So there you go. But good on you for recovering. I have only just started recovering, and it's almost a month, pretty much a month and a half until then, a half anniversary. But Tanoki had responded saying 55k is the dream. I just went for the support banner, so 29,629 carats and 46 UMA tickets. I'm ready for that CM UMA if it's Espoir City. Nova had responded back saying if it's Gentle Donna or Verxina, I'm gonna explode again. If it's either of those two, I am screwed. So no. Although I forgot how Espoir City looks. I think I did like how she looked, but we'll see. Let me see. Let me just go here. Espoir City. I wouldn't mind pulling for her. Thank you, Tanoki, for replying. And I think this is the last one from Nova. New leaks for Wua shows that we're getting a dude and a Megane for next patch. I want to say I can save and relax, but we'll have to see if they're meta support or not. Verena can't be duped, unfortunately. I'd say for sure I won't be pulling for the dude. I don't know, I'm just seeing a trend here with myself. I'll most likely end up actually pulling for a dude character, maybe later. But I don't know about early in the game. As for the girl with the glasses, it all depends if she's good or not, which they probably would just make him good. But if she's just like then I'll probably just skip, probably. As for Zenith Zone Zero, I decided to hold off posting a review until I get to 6 months of playing, since that is the time I spent playing Genshin. That should be ample time for me to decide if I should quit for the similar reasons as Genshin. Then I won't touch another horror game for some time, though if they release a harem dating gacha, I might consider. I'd say 6 months is a good time. That's a fair enough time. It's basically half Annie. Eugen had responded saying, enjoy the festival dude and glasses, plus make it a combo with dude with glasses as a final bomb. Nova responded saying, dude Matsuri would be insane. Nah, it'd be an easy skip. That's all it is. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nova, and Tanoki Eugen for replying. I believe those were, yeah, Tanoki Eugen for replying. Next comments are going to be from Nuz, but let me refresh just in case there's going to be a little extra. It doesn't look like it. So we're going to start with Nuz's comments now. Oh, I forgot to mention last time we used Pasta, but her Excel don't work and it's wait, really? Did I forget that it was a corner Excel? Have I been... I mean, it's still probably a good card to use regardless of the not using the skills, but dang, did I forget? Did I forget? And I'm here saying I'm gonna use Alcondor Pasta for her acceleration skill. Let me see this. If you're on the final corner, dang, I guess I didn't remember correctly. I mean, it's been almost a year since the card has been released, so yeah. Dang. Thank you for letting me know. I guess if that's the case, I think I'll just go with... I think I'll just use my Duramente card then. If that's the case. I'll just use my Duramente card just to use her for the training proficiency, I guess. And then I'll just use a Wise card as my rental card. So this might even change. I might even use Cap as a leader then. That way I'll use the Mihono Bourbon, not the Mihono Bourbon, the Mejuro McQueen Wise card. And everything else will just still be the same. I'll give that a shot this week. Alright. That's what I will try to do then. That is what I will try to do then. Thank you, Nuz, for letting me know about that. Uh-oh. Sorry, I dropped something. But sorry, my eye got itchy too. But new speed Bakushin is also good for runners. By the way, I said new because there are 2 speed Bakushins. I am talking about the newest, and in my opinion, I wouldn't use Intmon-chan since she really isn't that good. Her skill is good though, but I'd say more of a card for whales or people who want high ratings since you'll need good speed card with her and full inheritance. Wait, really? Well, wouldn't... I mean, concentration would be good. Especially for the League of Heroes being at the sprints, because you want to be in the... You want your reaction time in the start to be good, especially if you're running a runner, like I am with Sakura Bakushino and Mihono Bourbon. Plus with the amount of short distance skills I can get that, and also runner skills, I can pretty much use all the skills out of this. So I won't see why her skills wouldn't be good for, you know, just using it for short distance, because majority of the skills are for short distance, plus concentration depending on, I guess, who I'm using, because I guess you can say it is best for runners or escapes, however you want to call them. But I can still capitalize from like all the short distance skills. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short distance skills, and that can still be really good regardless of it not being able to use the gold skill, I guess. Because it is a short distance focus. But I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be that good. Plus it's been out for what? I don't know how long it's been out. Like a year? So I guess still be okay. I don't know. I just feel like for a short distance / runner support card, I think it's still pretty good. Especially if you're using it for a runner. So I'd say for my Sakura Bakushino or my Mihono Bourbon, it'd be pretty good. My personal opinion. Because let me also take a look at the Speed Bakushin card. I guess the most recent one. Because I know there was a... old one. Because that was like a long time ago. Like somewhere when we started. I'd say for a more like general short distance speed card, I'd say Sakura Bakushino's is really good because there's a lot more short distance cards or skills. But I guess it also depends what I'm gonna use for, I guess, Bakushino, to be more specific, because I can still use Marzensky and then just use Asan Machan or Mihono Bourbon as the Wise card, which I don't mind trying out both to see. And then maybe for Cap, if I don't want to use Dormente, I can just use this one if I find one, which I should be able to find one. Or I could just use a better Wise card, since I don't really have any other Wise cards besides Mihono Bourbon. Not Mihono Bourbon. I keep saying Mihono Bourbon when I want to say Measure Ramano. But Measure Ramino, because all I can really use her for is her unique skill. So yeah. I mean, I'm not saying the Sakura box Chanel card is not going to be good. Obviously it will be, but wait, do I even... I want to see if I have it. Just curious. Yeah, I have the old one. I have the old one. But that's pretty much it. I don't know. I think the Machan seems pretty good. Wait, are you saying that I'll need a good speed card with Aguri Cap and full inheritance? Or I'll need a good speed card to match with Aston Machan with full inheritance? But why would I need full inheritance? I don't get. Am I missing something? I'm kind of confused because I don't know why I would need inheritance for int though. Yeah, I don't see how. Yeah, I don't get it. I may be misunderstanding or something, but I just don't get it. I apologize. But yeah, I'd say both the Wise card, Aston Machan Wise card, and the Sakura box card are good. But I don't know. I don't know. But lastly from Nuz, I'm so mad, and before saying why, you gotta know I am an early sleeper. I stayed up until 2 a.m. to play Dokkan 9th Annie, and then when it released, the banners don't come out on release, but on Tuesday. So stayed up for nothing, then slept all day until 5 p.m. for a very productive day. Dang, until 5 p.m.? What time did you... I stayed up until 2 a.m. I'm assuming you slept sometime after 2 a.m., but I'm assuming not so long after 2 a.m. because the banners weren't out. They were literally released like a while ago. A couple hours ago. Yeah, close to... It was at nighttime for me. So yeah. That's a lot of sleep. That's a lot of sleep. But I did do some polls. I was trying to do some extreme Z battle because I wanted to get more Dragonstones. I think I did 5 polls because one of them was free after the first initial 3. Ended up with getting the LR Broly with the Chila and I forgot the other guy. I forgot the guy's name. It's been a while. But yeah, I got that Broly, that LR Broly, because it was one of the featured ones. Other than that, no. I'll try to farm more Dragonstones when I have more free time. But other than that, no. That's all I did. But but I had a feeling because I did remember Dokkan was like that like all the time. So yeah. Thank you for all the comments, Nuz, and also letting me know about Alcondra Pastas thing. Now I have to... I think I'll just use my Duramente card, to be honest. But the last 2 comments are going to be from Nuz, Tanoki. First one says, Trained up a whole range of UD1 to UD3s. Aguri Cap, meanwhile, best is UE9. Slightly annoyed, but this probably suffices for the League of Heroes coming ahead. I think that'd be good for the League of Heroes, to be honest. I've considered working on my upcoming CM Uma parents, but then again, probably too early for that. Debatable. Debatable. Because I could spend like a whole month, even without parents, doing the Uma parents, and it'll still be bad. The example was the League of Heroes, or not the League of Heroes, the last CM. So, and then the last one says, read the source material. Comments are, how do I put it? The source material is maybe marginally better than the anime, except when stuff really hits the fan, and you can usually tell anime original nosedives very quickly. Like, no manga and all that? Well, I mean, Pretty Derby didn't come from a manga. Cinderella Grey will, because that is the name of the manga about Cap. I don't even think Road to the Top was as well. But like I said, I think the only two like actual Uma series, manga series, are the Sakura Laurel and Aguri Cap one. I think there is a Haru one as well. I might as well search. Yeah, Cinderella Grey. Here, I'll just go here. Okay, I thought I'd be able to see it here, but alright. Yeah, Star Blossom, which is Sakura Laurel. I mean, they do have the other, like, the weekly stuff, but for like from their magazines or something like that, comics. And then the Cinderella Grey. That's pretty much a thing. So I think there was like a Haru one as well, which is somewhere here. Yeah, Pretty Derby, Haru Ura Ganbaru. It is a short series, but nonetheless, it was still there. So yeah. Actually, I don't know. I actually didn't take a look at Starting Gate. I don't know if that actually is a manga. I'm not too sure. I thought I probably should have taken a look at that first before saying anything, but that's my fault. Because it could be, and I just didn't know about it. But honestly, if it is, then I am wrong. And I don't... If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Actually, it is. I am wrong. I totally didn't think about Starting Gate because I was so focused on Cinderella Girl. Oh, just seeing Cinderella Grey and all that, but never mind. I take it back. Maybe season 1. I don't know if they continued off season 2. That's all I can pretty much say. Season 1, I'd say yes, and then season 2 and 3, no. Because looking at more into the Starting Gate, it does seem like it is more on the season 1 side of things, maybe. Or it could be the whole thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take a glimpse of it and I'll let you guys know. But it does just say special week in the synopsis. So I'm gonna just say season 1. So I'm wrong. Essentially, I am wrong. But I'm pretty sure season 2 and 3 doesn't have it. The reason being is because when I look at the series now, from Starting Gate, if you guys care, and then they have the anime, of course, which started in 2018 of April and ended literally in 2023. And there's literally nothing that mentions about manga about like Kita or Kita's or Teo's story. So I think the other two were pretty much, they did it on their own without releasing a manga. But I am wrong about season 1. They did. They did do that. At least when I read it, so. I don't know if it's close to it, but honestly, I still enjoyed the anime. um, but moving on to finish it real quick, like mate, skipped arc, huh? The skipped arc, multiple arcs, and doesn't change most of the stuff that already annoyed me a minute and a half into the show. Nova had responded saying, I can say the source material for the ending to Attack on Titan was not that great. The anime did change the ending, and that really saved the anime for people. Honestly, I agree. I was curious about the ending of the manga, and after reading it myself and then comparing it to the ending in the anime, I did prefer the anime ending rather than the manga ending. But that is such a small sample size, because it is just the ending, whereas the whole thing was pretty darn good, I'd say. I only read like a little bit of it, like probably up until like season 2, and then I didn't read I didn't read the rest. But yeah, I'd say it was still good regardless of the ending in the manga. At least that's what I would say. Whereas when it came to like Tokyo Ghoul, people were literally saying that the manga was better as a whole rather than the anime. At least that's the impression I got from all the stuff I heard. But yeah, usually that's what the case is. I hear like, oh, the manga's better. I'm just like, sometimes people don't want to. I was gonna say can't read. I was gonna say sometimes people don't want to read, or I guess yeah, some people can't read. I'm not gonna not deny that. Yeah, some people just don't want to read. Some people might not be able to read, or they just don't have the time to read, and maybe it's just faster for them to watch the anime, and it's just something they prefer. It's like I said, you can suggest it, and maybe they'll think about it, but don't just straight up say, just do this and that. Give them an option at least. Like I said, a suggestion, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you, Nova, for replying to the comment, and thank you, Tanoki, Eugen, Nova, Nuz. Did I say Eugen? I'm gonna just say everything in. Tanoki, Eugen, Nuz, and Nova, thank you for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And yeah, we did make it to over an hour, nearly an hour and a half, because honestly, my responses did feel significantly longer, but you know what? You can tell that I'm enjoying it. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, regardless if you guys had sent a comment or not, I do truly appreciate it. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know, well, let me know if you guys are going to pull, but I'm pretty sure y'all are skipping because the Half Annie is next month, so I'm pretty sure majority of us are not going to be pulling. So yeah. But let me know what you guys think of the banner itself. I mean, of Rice Shower, because I think Rice Shower does seem really good for long distance. So yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to pull for her, but I'm not. Obviously, I can't anyway, so there was no point in me saying that. But with that being said, guys, you can also just comment whatever you guys want, as long as you keep it appropriate. Then I'll for sure go over it. And if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It's called Shushu. Circle ID should be somewhere on the screen, wherever I'm pointing, somewhere left, right, whatever. And give that a search, click request, join, it'll send me a request. And please let me know down in the comments that you sent a request, and also letting me know your in-game name, and just so I can, make sure it is you, and hit accept. Reason being is because I want to make sure that the people who joins the circle are from the videos. So without yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
君はどうせ君だよ。